So we're just coming down into Wasdale and heading down towards Wast Water. Absolutely beautiful scenery. Stick around, stay tuned, and we'll be right back. So on today's ride we've just come through Broughton-in-Furness, which is in the South Lake towards the west of the Lake District. We're just heading out to the village now. On the way up today from Lancashire, I came up the motorway and down the A590, turned off at Greenodd and actually had some nice fish and chips for lunch before my ride today. So the air temperature is about 25 degrees today. Absolutely beautiful bank holiday weekend. If you're ever up this way, this road takes you all the way to Millom and then up the west coast of the lakes. Absolute epic route, and we've done it time and time again before on the channel. But today we're going to actually turn off shortly, head over that fell in front of us, and then we're going to head up towards Wast Water. So I've got the Scenic app on. Just actually plumbed in Wast Water into my sat nav because I always forget which is the route to take when I come up this way. Would be handy to have a little device like the Beeline navigation. If you've watched the last video, you'll know what that's all about. I have one of those coming next week, so I'll do a full review on that little navigation device and just show you how useful it is, why I could have done with it today. Even though I'm using my phone with the Scenic app as like a sat nav, I'll show you the benefits of the little Beeline navigation module. So it's telling us to do a right just here, and we're going to head over Corney Fell. Just make sure I don't get rear-ended on this corner while I'm waiting. Another car behind me wanting to go the same way. So it's a lovely route. As you can see, the weather is beautiful today. All the trees are green, and if you could only smell the wild garlic as I come through, just see it here at the side of the road. Getting some nice smells today. Beautiful. So what's everybody up to this bank holiday weekend? Are you out on your bike or spending time with the family? So I think what we're going to do when we get up to Wast Water, we'll get the drone up and show you the lake and the area. Actually coming up towards me now. I should have taken a right just there towards Ulfa, so we're just going to head down by the red car and then do a left to carry on over the tops. So you can carry on the way I came up this route, and then that'll take you over towards the coastal road. Kind of a shortcut really. Cuts Millom and Barrow-in-Furness out, and then you can head up the coast. But we're just going to head here. This is where I should have turned up. Unsuitable for HGVs. It's a single track road, but just look at the stunning scenery we've got in the distance, especially on a day like today. It's beautiful. Just got to beware of sheep because we're over a cattle grid there. But yeah, a beautiful part of the world. If you've got good weather like this, then it's a lovely trip, with it being quite high up. If the weather's not so great, then it does catch the clouds quite a bit coming over here. Good to explore Head through some of these farms just up here. This is a road I've never taken before. I've normally headed up the coast road. Nice exploring day out. Yeah, beautiful. 22 degrees. Absolutely lovely. So yeah, I'll touch on a little bit regarding the Beeline satellite navigation. So in the last video you've seen Triumph have collaborated with Beeline, who produce like a 50mm, 55mm puck that can sit on your handlebars or anywhere on the bike really. And it just gives you kind of an arrow in direction which way to go, and very minimal information like how long before the next turn and things like that. A lot of people have said that they don't like putting their phone on the handlebars, and I can see the reason why. Some phones aren't waterproof, so if you're in a rainstorm, you know you're going to damage your phone. But also I see a lot of people had cameras been damaged by the vibrations coming through the bars. Now I've not had any problems with the SP Connect system. They do have an anti-vibration damping device, and I see a few other brands of motorcycle mounts have the same now. Personally, I've had one phone damaged. I won't say which mount, but it wasn't this one. SP Connect are very good. If you want to look at that, there's a discount code, which is MotoUK, down in the description below. So yeah, if you don't want to have a proper waterproof motorcycle sat-nav, which is £450, or use your mobile phone sat on the bars, then this Beeline little puck and module is it's really quite unique, and I will show you in the next video that I make on it next week how to use it and what it does. But I think it's really great thing to have on your bike, even if you don't use sat-navs that much. But when you're out exploring, like here today, I could have easily set it to Wastwater, followed the little arrow all the way to get there. But anyway, you'll understand it more when you see it, when I explain it and test it out. But I think it's a really great product, because they give you a 2-year warranty with the Triumph one, whereas the Beeline standard version you only get a year's warranty. So I've gone for the Triumph one, and that'll be here on Tuesday, I think it is. The price is 199, I think it is, and Triumph version is the same price as the Beeline metal version. So same price, but you get 2 years warranty, and all you have to put up with is, if you don't own a Triumph that is, just it laser etched on the side of the unit, but you can't really see it once it's fit. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's coming up in the week. Lovely little route that we're on just now, just in between all the mountains that you see in the distance. Look at that, what a beautiful shot. Now, I never used to like single track roads, but the more I explore the Lake District, and I lived here for most of my life, the more I find little routes like this that I have never been on before. So thanks to the app Scenic for taking me up this road. I just put in Wastwater and it took me this way, so all good. The route link from Broughton will be in the description below, and if you click on that it'll open up the route, and if you're up this way you can also follow the same route. Now, I was talking to my brother-in-law earlier when I stopped off at their house for a morning coffee before heading up this way. I happened to mention that the Pirelli Angel GTs, the latest version of tyres that I put onto the bike a while ago, I'm trying to compare them to what I had on before, which are the Bridgestone T31s, and I'm definitely very impressed with the Pirellis. And the reason why I'm impressed is I can feel every little grain in the road through the bars, whereas I couldn't on the Bridgestones. So I get more feedback from these tyres, which is pretty epic really. Now, the Bridgestones, the T31s that I had on before, I had 2 or 3 pairs on, I think 2 pairs on this bike, and then I had a pair on my MT-09 Tracer, or 2 pairs actually, so I've gone through four sets of the the Bridgestone T31s. So I was getting about 6 to 6,500 miles from the tyres, which was pretty epic really compared to a sport tyre where you get about 3,000 miles. And I'm just wondering what I'm going to get out of these Pirelli Angel GT2s. So far they look like they're wearing really well. They are a sport touring tyre, so I should get similar mileage out of them, but yeah, as for feel and feedback from them, I think they're better than the Bridgestones currently. Super sticky in the dry, and also really confidence inspiring in the wet. Hot and cold drinks, snacks, sandwiches on your right just here. The Crosby. Passing quite a few bikes over this route. Seems quite popular. Got the Sawmill Cafe and Farm Foods just there on the right hand side. So the road to my left is the road that I normally come in from the coast when I've been up this way previously. So just coming down to the lake now. Absolutely stunning. Lots of canoes out there today. Now years ago I used to go diving in the middle of there, well, nearly in the middle. So we used to head out from the shore on a shore dive just down here. You'd swim out probably 30 meters distance on the surface and then drop down. There used to be a vertical cliff that used to drop down to about 90 meters, and at about 40 meters down there's like little shelves on the side of the cliff face. Somebody's put little gnomes down there on the side of the little holes in the cliffs. Very busy today. Lots of people wild camping on the side of the lake. Lots of bikes. Nice black VFR there. Do miss my VFR. Was an absolute cracking bike. Nice tent on the top of the truck that's there. Different. That's the only problem with the Lake District when it's summertime. It gets incredibly busy. Perfect spot to stop. Look at the height of the mountains. Absolutely superb. Whew. What a valley. Okay, so that was Wastwater, and absolutely beautiful day. Like I say, really busy, but not too busy. It's quite a big lake. Only accessible from the west side though, due to those very big hills on the other side. But absolutely stunning. I would imagine it'll be a little bit fresh in the water, a little bit cold. But if they're wild camping up here, perfect weather for it. So we're going to head back right now, and we're going to nip out towards Gosforth and the coast, just because it's a little bit of a better road once we get rid of this single track. So heading back over from Wastwater to the coast, what I've decided to do, so rather than go back over Corny Fell, I'm going to actually head down the coast road round via Milham, and that will bring me back round towards where I turned off to go over Corny Fell. Try and mix it up a bit. So I've had lots of single track road today, so we're going to get some fast sweeping twisties going down and round towards Milham around the coast road, which is an awesome road, by the way. So if you are up this way, come and check it out. It's fast and sweeping, very nice road, as you'll see in a minute. So we're on the A595, and that's the normal route I would take down towards Wasdale. So it's 22 degrees and it's nice to get a bit of speed up, actually get some air through. So this road will take us down towards Milham, and then it'll head round back towards Broughton again. So just on the right here you've got Ravenglass, and there's also a train that goes from Ravenglass up towards Workington Whitehaven. So you just got Muncaster Castle on the right hand side here, good for a family day out. Big car park on the left. Okay, we've just filled up with fuel in Milham, so we've come all the way down the coast road, right the way around, and we're just going to head through Milham now and then head back towards Broughton. Don't forget, I'll put a route link in the description below, and I would allow a full day really for this trip, just because of traffic and some single track roads, generally slow. But I thought it'd be a good mix really, to do the single track stuff and then a nice fast sweeping road down the coast. Just need to get across the bridge. Okay, so I cocked up today. We've not made Hard Knot and Rhinos Pass, simply because I cocked up and took a wrong road. So we didn't manage to get to it. But anyway, that's exploring, so sorry to disappoint. If you want to see Hard Knot and Rhinos Pass, have a look in the link above just here and click on that. Yeah, so today's ride was mainly just to get out. Realistically, all we made is Wastwater, but I hope you enjoyed it. and tomorrow we'll be out again, so kind of a part 2, and I'll keep that secret where we're going to go to tomorrow. Hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you're a subscriber, thanks for tuning in and supporting the channel. And if you haven't joined the channel yet, hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up.